Showtime. Well, hello. Just getting set up here. Welcome. Just give it a minute to let people join. All right, my beautiful gems. So let's get you all set up. Ooh. Hello, welcome. Please join us. Say hello. Let's give it a minute for people to join. Let's give it a minute. I think that's better. All right. Hello. Welcome. Thank you for joining. Please say hello in the chat. Welcome. All right, let's get started. So my beautiful gems, I don't know if you've been feeling it, but there's been a lot of shifts in the planetary changes. And you know what? Today's March 4th, so happy birthday, Pisces. But I also want to mention that the energy that we're feeling, if you're noticing, weather changes, or if you're noticing that the planet is kind of shifting, we're getting snow in places where there's never been snow ever before. We're getting like an abundance of either rain or snow, or I know that where I live, we got so much snow yesterday. And this is something that is unusual for where I live, but it was a lot of snow. So everyone is outside shoveling snow today. And thank God I have really good neighbors. So I'm grateful for my beautiful neighbors. So thank you, neighbors. All right. Michelle, hello, welcome. Thank you for joining. So the other thing I want to mention, that this is a really good time to get that enthusiasm going and that motivation going, because all of these planetary shifts, that is exactly what is happening. March 7, Saturn is moving into Pisces. So being able to finally deal with your emotions, being able to finally deal with, getting projects off the ground, and to be really creative. And it is your time. Okay. So guys, do not forget, this is not a time for procrastination. It is not a time for having self-doubt. It's not a time for what ifs. Okay. So just get it done. Okay. So if ever there was a time in your life where everything is going to just fall into place, now is the time. So if you're going to start procrastinating, if you're going to allow yourself to doubt yourself and just not move forward, that's your own self-sabotage. Okay. So you have everything in the planet moving in your direction for things to work out perfectly. There's also justices that are coming to place. So, if you do have, and this is a big warning for a lot of people out there, if you do have like an important court case that is coming up in the near future, just do one thing right. Okay. If you plan to go to court and lie, the truth is going to come out and there will be severe consequences. So if you go to court, just be genuine. Okay. Just be yourself and just allow yourself to just do the right thing. Okay. Because it's all about justice at this time. Okay. And I pulled out the energies for today. So Laura, hello, welcome. Thank you so much. Welcome back, Gem. Welcome back, Laura. Okay, so the energy for today is wisdom. Okay, and it did come out with another card, which is really great. We have healing earth. So guys, I'm telling you, if you notice, like in the universe, in all of across the world, there are huge changes that are going on. This is because it is time. It is enough. People were abusing their power. People were just taking advantage. Traveler, hello, welcome. So nice to have you back, Traveler. Thank you so much for joining. Lovely to see that face again. Thank you. So a lot of shift is going on. I mean, who's ever heard of snow in California? And oh my God, they've been going through a really hard time. We've never seen snow as much as we got yesterday. And all the neighbors are outside and just shoveling snow. So it's interesting that we have healing of the earth. So guys, everything is happening. China is going to be going through a major shift. Okay. We have the whole planet kind of shifting like the dial. Okay. So, Italy's been having snow. That is interesting. There's been like severe earthquakes. You have like glaciers that are just melting. So a lot of shifts are going on in the universe. Crazy, crazy things. Yes, it has been quite a weather tantrum everywhere, not just where you are. I know, travelers, you've been going through quite a bit there, and I hope everything is much, much better. We had a huge dump of snow here yesterday, and we had like snow like maybe 4 feet high. It's crazy. 4 or 5 feet high. It's really incredible, right? So, and just an FYI for some of you, everyone has been affected. Absolutely. Everyone has been affected. So, in case you guys have missed the time that I went live and we started getting into FFF, which is fighting for freedom. This is something that we just started, and it's all about understanding the emotions. And I'm using a technique. Sorry about that. Called DBT. I don't know if you've ever heard of this, but it is called the dialectical behavior therapy. Now, I did start the program just a little bit whenever I was live the last time, but just so you know that I'm going to be doing this on a more interactive platform. So by the end of today, I'm going to give you like a link where you can join me tomorrow at 10 a.m. And we're going to do this interactive session. So we're going to continue doing this, and hopefully it'll help you to manage and master emotions, like from anyone who's gone through very traumatic experiences, anyone who's gone through some sort of breakup, anyone who's dealing with very difficult situations in their life. That's a good therapy model for working with trauma. Absolutely. So it is just to give you some tips and tricks on how to manage your emotions when something like feels like the whole world is falling down on you. Well, we're going to be able to fix that a little bit anyways. Okay. All right. So for today, we're going to see how this is affecting each sign. So we're going to get into it. We're going to talk about every single sign. Okay. And of course, my beautiful gems, we are going to start with the sign of Aries. Okay. So, my beautiful gems, we are going to use the Mystical Moments Tarot deck, and we're just going to see what the messages are. We're going to ask Spirit Team, the angels, to be here with us, to protect us and all that surrounds us, and to protect you and all that surrounds you. I care about all of you guys, and I hope you guys are all going to empower yourself and to really get motivated and to really start manifesting everything that you've always wanted to do. Now is your time to do it. Okay. All right, let's do this. So what is the message for Aries? Please, Spirit, let's do Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising. So as long as you have Aries anywhere in your chart, there might be a message for you right here. So who do we have? What do we have? Ooh, Aries. We have the Eight of Swords. We have the Ace of Cups. And we have the Two of Pentacles. Okay. Well, guess what, Aries? This is actually amazing. We have an energy of stress and anxiety. So if you've been dealing with a situation, there's going to be an opportunity that's coming through for you that is going to make you really, really happy. I feel like it's a message that you've been waiting for, and I feel like it's finally coming through. But for some of you, I'm absolutely getting that there is a decision that you need to make. Now, if you've been worried about some situations, some gossip, people talking about you, this is what I'm getting for a lot of Aries out there. Just understand that you can resolve any issues with a little love, if that makes sense. Okay, just a little TLC, and you can resolve this whole situation. The thing is that you know that you have to do this, but you're still kind of like juggling the idea, not sure how to do it. How do I approach this person? How do I get through? How do I get the courage and the strength to do it? Like I said at the beginning, if ever there was a time that you can actually get something done, now is the time. Okay. Guys, can you hear me fine? Because I don't have my headset on and I'm just using the computer speakerphone here. So can someone let me know if we are hearing me okay? I hope so. I can't see the messages coming in. So if you are typing, oh, here we go. Yes, Maria. Thank you, Michelle. Okay. So Aries, it looks like you already know what you have to do. And, this is like feeling the fear and doing it anyway. It's that energy that I'm feeling. So I'm going to find you a little advice so that you can help yourself make your situation better. I can hear you fine. Still can't type much due to hand injury. You know what, traveler? We are going to send you some healing energy. I've already added your name to my pot where I send healing energies to all of my gems. So don't worry, you're in there. Okay. And I hope that it helps. Okay. All right, Spirit, let's get the advice from my beautiful Aries and how can they make that decision that is going to be the best outcome for them. Bloom. So that's interesting. So we have bloom, which tells me that it's all about you to, how a rose, any kind of flower for that matter, even a leaf from a plant, how they are in their cocoon and they stay protected. And, it's really difficult for them to kind of break out of that cocoon to kind of like bloom into something. Well, even though it's difficult and it's hard for them to break out through that cocoon, once they do, it's beautiful out there, right? And they become this beautiful flower leaf of a plant. And this is exactly what you need to do, my beautiful Aries. So give yourself that courage and that strength. You already know what to do is what Spirit is telling me. So all you got to do is just feel the fear and do it anyway. This person is dancing on top of the roof. If you're afraid of heights, you know what? Don't look down. Just look up. Okay. It's the only way to go. Okay. Aries, that is your message. I hope that resonated for you. And if it did, let me know. Write me a message. Okay. So, guys, let us go into Taurus. Okay, just in case you guys are curious about tomorrow, I will be adding the link at the end so that you can copy it and then join me on a free platform. You don't need to register and all of that. You can join as a guest, and I will be deleting that link just a few minutes after. So make sure you have your paper and pen. And the reason why I do that is because I just want to invite the people that I'm safe and comfortable with. And I don't want it to be just anyone from out there. Okay. If I had all of your emails, I'd be sending you a link directly, but I don't have all of your emails. So this is the only way that I can do it. Okay. All right, let's do this. Taurus. What do we have for Taurus? What are the messages for Taurus? Taurus, we have the 10 of Wands. We have the 4 of Wands. So Taurus, quite interesting. And we have the Death card. Interesting. Oh my goodness, Taurus. So we have the weight of the world on your shoulders with this 10 of Wands. Okay. We have something to do about home and foundations. Okay. Stability, about people, family, all those kind of things. Okay. That is the challenge. The home and foundation is the challenge. Okay. And it seems to be a huge burden, something that's weighing you down. Okay. But here we have the Death card. So either it is the end of this burden, it is the end of what you know your stability to be. But remember, when we have the Death card, the good news is that there's a complete transformation. It's like this rebirth that happens. Okay. Now, I know that this is something that you just look at this, been carrying for quite some time. I mean, thank God they're all flowers and roses, which makes the card feel like nice. But however, it's breaking her back. And even though you are working really hard to try and bring in that abundance, to try and bring in everything that is going to make you happy, you're doing everything for the family here. Okay. You're doing it for the home, for the foundation, for your stability. However, my beautiful Taurus, this is needing to come to an end, which tells me that you need to look at things from a different perspective. Now, remember we talked about wisdom at the beginning, the overall energy, and we talked about healing the earth. If you've been doing the same thing over and over and over and things are not working out, okay, it is because there needs to be a change. And remember, the universe works in really interesting ways, because if you don't do the changes that you are needing to do, then you will have to just bear the consequences, because the universe comes in and cleans everything up. Okay. So, my beautiful gems, Taurus, now is the time that you just sit back and take an inventory of where it is that you are at this time. Look at where you are going. You have to have a plan and a strategy. And if you don't have one, you're going to let the universe just do what it's got to do. Okay. So this whole transformation means that you really need to get a new, fresh start. You need to have a new, fresh rebirth. Okay. So it is that time for you, my beautiful Taurus. Okay. Let's see if I can get you some advice from the universe and see how it can help you deal with whatever it is that you're going through. Well, hello, my beautiful gems. Please say hello in the chat. Thank you so much for joining. Taurus, your advice is home in the sky. Okay, this is quite interesting because Taurus, you know what? I feel that this really has to do with a home foundation. A lot of people here, my beautiful Taurus, you need to leave the current home that you're in and you need to restart. We need a fresh new start somewhere else. Okay. And I know it's not what you want to hear. And I know that this is something that scares you. And I know that this is a huge burden for you. But the universe is coming in to say, hey, we need to do a fresh slate here. We need to do a big cleanup. Okay. Taurus, sit back, take that deep breath. Don't get stressed. And Taurus, if you are joining me or listening to this today, I urge you to join me tomorrow and we can give you tips on how to deal with your emotional state. Okay. Because this is a huge burden that you're going through and you don't need to go through it alone. Okay. Call on your friends, call on a trusted person, get yourself a spiritual guru, whoever you feel comfortable with, and just share. Girl, hello, welcome. Thank you so much for joining. Okay. Taurus, I know this is huge, but you have a beautiful transformation. And look at this. That's a butterfly. That means to me that whatever difficult challenge you're going through at this time, it's going to be even better than you can imagine. Okay. Trust and have faith. Oh, my beautiful Taurus. Gosh, if that resonates for you, I know that it does for some of you. Please do reach out. Okay. Yay. Girlie, it's so nice for you to be here. Thank you so much for joining. Oh my God, this is amazing. Guys, please say hello in the chat. We all love to interact here, so please join us. Hey, Maria. Hey, Traveler. Welcome back. Jack, good to see you. Jack? We have a Jack in the room? Okay. All right, let's see. Who is next? We have Gemini. Do we have any Gemini in the room? I believe we have a Laura. Rosa, hello. Thank you so much for joining. Welcome. Do we have any Geminis in the room? Let's see what the universe has to say to Geminis. My beautiful Geminis. Let's see. Doing Saturday morning laundry. Oh, yeah. So I might not be able to respond today. That's okay, girlie. Do what you got to do. Just so happy you're here. Okay. I did all my house cleaning this morning. I still have laundry to do, but that's okay. We have like snow this high. Rosa, I think you're near me. I think you've got all the snow too. I'm lucky because all my neighbors are outside and they're just shoveling and they did my driveway. So I'm really happy about that. All right, Gemini, let's see. What do we have for Gemini? Gemini. Oh, that's interesting, Gemini. Okay. Ooh, I'm not expecting that, but all right. Well, my beautiful Gemini, interesting energies. So we have the Three of Swords. We have the Knight of Wands, but we have the Sun card. Okay. So Gemini, I kind of feel that you are dealing with someone in your life. Maybe this is you. Could be, doesn't have to be. As long as you have Gemini anywhere in your chart, okay? This message could be for you. So the Three of Swords, we all know that is someone that has caused a lot of pain, okay? Now, if you have gone through a breakup because someone was uncommittal, because someone was in and out of your life, someone who could not, like, say, officially commit, this has caused you a lot of pain. I feel like this is something from the past and someone that was just moving around really quickly, in and out. But the good news is that we have the sun, okay? The sun is that victory, it's that success, it's that rebirth. So Gemini, I feel like you are coming into a transition. I know for a fact that Gemini, this is your time. That enthusiasm, that motivation, this is going to lift you up, okay? Because Geminis have gone through a very, very difficult period, and I'm going to blame it on the astrology. I'm going to blame it on all of the different planetary shifts. But now, oh my God, Gemini, you guys are really going to have a spectacular future. Okay. So what I'm going to ask you to do here is to let this go. Okay. Now, if you recently broke up with someone and if you're dealing with that pain, that hurt, that, feeling really, really sad, please, I urge you to join us tomorrow. And I'm going to give you tips on how to deal with those emotions. Now, if you do want to do this program with us, and it's going to be on an interactive platform, it's going to be on Sunday at 10 o'clock Eastern time. I will leave you the link before we end today. But if you get a chance to purchase the workbook, this is what we're going to be using to help us get those tips on how to deal with our emotions, any traumatic situations you've gone through. Gemini, time to let it go. Okay, and you're going to say, how do we let it go? First of all, you need to understand what happened. Second of all, you need to accept what happened. And finally, just note that there's a much brighter future for you out there. Okay, so beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And look how gorgeous this card is. It's just spectacular. Okay, the sun is a victory, it's a rebirth, it's creativity. If you have been planning to start a project, you know what? This is a moment in time where you everything seems to kind of fall into place. So it's like as if it was happening magically. Okay, so your whole world is going to shift. Let's see what advice I can get you. Okay, you folks got our storm from last week, probably traveler. Yeah, it was like the whole town city, it was just deserted. All the snow came down like all at once. So Gemini, it is quite interesting. So you have stranded. Okay. Now, stranded just means to me that you have this kind of lack mentality. It's the energy of wanting to think that, you know what, nothing seems to be working out for me. So if you have this natural self-sabotaging energy around you, you need to cancel it, cancel it, cancel it. In my tarot deck, I do have some oracle cards, and there's one. If I can find it quickly, I will show you. And once you see that image, hopefully it's going to remind you that whenever you have a negative thought, that you need to cancel it. Okay. Let me just get that oracle card. I think you need to hear this. Here it is. All right. Gemini, look at this. See? It says cancel it. Okay. And I'm going to show you this. It says unlock your subconscious. So maybe it is a stuck energy in your subconscious, an energy of like feeling that you have no foundation, no stability, and that things don't seem to work out for you. Everything you try, you feel like you're going through a roadblock. Okay. That's a negative thought. Okay. All your thoughts in your mind are probably subconscious. You're not even aware that you're doing this. Okay. But whenever you catch yourself now, you're going to say cancel it. And see this key? You can unlock your subconscious. And right now it's been rusting. Okay. So learn how to pay attention and to be mindful of what it is that you're doing. Okay. So if you've been making decisions in the past where it's been forcing people to hurt you, not forcing people to hurt you, I'm sorry. People just seem that they can hurt you without, no good reason. But maybe it's because you made choices that you knew weren't right for you. Okay, so stop pointing the finger out there and start improving your choices. Okay, so this is what this is. This is your advice, Gemini, and I hope I brought the message out loud and clear for you, because you guys have a bright future ahead of you. It is really going to shine brightly. This is your time, Gemini. I hope you enjoy it. All right, that's for you, Gemini. Same thing happened here. Oh, wow. Geez. So how's everybody feeling with this like planetary shift? You know that on March 7, we have Saturn moving into Pisces. And this has not happened since the last 29 years. Guys, this is going to be important. It was in Aquarius for the last 29 years. And Aquarius was the time of, abusing your power. That's why these people have made a lot of money. They were abusing their power. They can get away with things. Things were completely moving like really, really fast. And if you were just a good person and you were not doing anything shady, you kind of felt like you were being stepped on, or anything that you were doing was not really working. But now it's moving into Pisces, which means that, anything that is shady, anything that is unjust is finally going to come out in the open, and it's finally going to come back into balance. Okay, so the water sign, the Pisces, you know how you have the two fishes, one is facing this way and one is facing that way. So it's the last sign of the zodiac, right? So you have one fish looking behind, which is the Aquarius, and the other fish is looking forward, which is starting that brand new cycle, which is the Aries. I know it's kind of weird, but just think of it. It makes a lot of sense when you understand it, right? So we're starting that whole new cycle, and things are coming back into balance. That is the most important thing. Okay. All right. Who do we have next? How are you guys doing? Guys, if you have any comments, any questions, anything going on here, let me know. Traveler, you've been gone for a while. We've missed you so much. It's so nice to have you here. So, Page of Wands, messages coming in. So for the overall here, I have a message that's going to be coming in. I know that I received a message this week actually, because we haven't finished the week. And it is a message that I didn't want to hear, but the message came through anyway. And I knew that I was expecting it, kind of. And when the message came through, I'm like, I was just beside myself. I was losing control of my emotions. I think I was really angry, and I was calling everybody up, and I was saying, oh my God, this is what's going on. And I'm like, whoa, Maria, take a deep breath. Okay. Just breathe. So I took a pause that entire evening, and I said to myself, you know what? It is what it is. I can't change it, right? So whatever's meant to happen is going to happen. Whatever's supposed to happen is going to happen. So I released all of it, and I said, okay, I'm fine with it. And by the next day, I was completely myself again. And you know what? Because I took on that energy, it feels like everything is just okay. All right. And this is what I want to offer you guys. And believe me, guys, I'm doing this from the goodness of my heart. And remember, I am not a therapist. I'm not a psychologist. I'm not any of those things. I have not been trained in any of it. I just did self-study over the years. And now I'm just paying it forward. So if this is something that you guys think you want to participate in, you are most welcome. Okay. And remember, it's all about respect. It's about no judgment, and it's about the self-healing. So you guys are all welcome. Okay. So if you're going to receive that message, I hope you take on the experience that I had to help you deal with your situation. Okay. Just remember to breathe and take a step back and ask yourself, if there's something you can do about it, then do it. and don't procrastinate. But if there's nothing you can do about it, just let it go. Yes, and Pluto is in the 29th degree in Capricorn. That's a crisis point. Wow. The fall of many powerful organizations and industries. Yes, that's one of the reasons March is considered the most powerful month. Yes, thank you for that, girly. Oh my God, thank you so much for that. That is amazing. Yes, I'm actually really happy with the shift, and I feel that it is just a washing out of the old and a bringing in of the new, but a just one, a fair one, one that is, you know, emotionally fulfilling for most people. So yes, yay, March. Absolutely. I am really happy about that. Thank you so much for sharing that, girly. That is really, really beautiful. Thank you. Okay, let's get to the next sign. We are doing Cancer. All right, Cancer. Now, Cancer, it's funny because I've been having a lot of energies about Cancer, especially when I was doing the readings. But Cancer, you know what? I'm getting a really interesting energy for you guys. I feel like you guys were doing great, 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 great. And then all of a sudden, you guys are coming or shifting into a new energy. And I feel like you guys don't know how to handle it. Okay. So I'm going to see what the message is for today. And obviously, I guess when I do the next Cancer reading, I'm really going to tap into it because I feel like this is something you guys need help on because you guys are very sensitive and very emotional. So if there's anything I can come up with to help you, then obviously that is my point. Spirit, what is the message for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising? Cancer. Wow. Yeah, that's exactly it. I'm feeling like an imbalance with that six of Pentacles here. There's something that is out of balance. One more. Oh, very nice. Okay. And then we have, ooh, see? Cancer. I'm going to say this. Obviously, it's not for everyone. So if it doesn't resonate for you, please do not shoot the messenger here. Okay. These are just messages for people, whoever gets to these videos needs to hear it. So Cancer, we have the Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles is about that yin and yang energy. And I feel here that something's out of balance. I feel like you're giving more into something than you're receiving. And even though it makes you feel good to give, I feel like the universe is saying, enough, Cancer, enough. You are giving so much. You are giving so much. It is time for you to receive. Okay. But Cancer doesn't know how to receive. So they just give and they give and they give and they give. Okay. But here's the thing now, Cancer, we have your challenge position, which is the 10 of Cups. Now, this imbalance is actually in your home, in your relationship. It is in your partnership, your family. There's definitely an imbalance. Now, if you're giving too much to your family, to your partner, to your children, whatever it is for you, Cancer, enough. Okay. And this shift as well, whoever is abusing my beautiful Cancers here, you guys are going to pay for it. No. Okay. I'm serious because you know what? There is something better for you out there because we have the King of Pentacles. Okay. Now, if the King of Pentacles is, or maybe you, Cancer, are focusing too much on your financial situation, on your business, and you are not putting enough energy in your home, that is going to affect your home, your relationship, your partnership, your marriage, whatever it is for you. Okay. So this is a big shout out to Cancer. Okay. If you have been focused solely on building your legacy and ignoring your family, your partner, your children, whatever it is, there's going to be some consequences. Now, I don't know what kind of consequences there are, but this is like a shout out to Cancer, like something's got to give. Okay. Now, if you're the one that is just solely focused on your finances and ignoring everyone in your life, well, maybe you're going to have your partner leave you. Maybe your children are going to, the relationship is not going to work. There's going to be a falling out here. Okay. If it has to do with your home and foundations, if you've been only focusing on that and leaving the other part of your life out in the cold, then there might be issues with your home. Okay. So Cancer, it is time for you to bring a balance into your life, into your home, into your relationships, because something's out of balance. Now, if someone is doing this to you, then I kind of fear that you, Cancer, are going to maybe go through some sort of, and I hate this word, but this is what I'm getting, so I have to share it with you. You're going to go through some sort of depression. Okay. It's going to hit you hard one morning. You're going to wake up and like, is this my life? Okay. And even though you never give up, Cancer, the universe wants you to bring this in balance because you need to have all of it. You need to have the home foundation, which is nice and secure and safe. You need to have the love relationships, which is fair and just. And you need to love the self, which is fair and just as well. Okay. So unless everything is into balance, then there's going to be a falling out. And this is going to be no fault. I mean, yes, it might be a fault of yours because if you're the one that is not paying attention to your relationships, they're not going to be around. Okay. They're going to leave you. So if this is what you're doing, Cancer, switch it up right away. Take them out, spend time with them, do the things that you find a way to cut off your work, your business, your career, whatever it is. Say, you know what, Saturday or Sunday, I'm shutting all electronics. No one's going to be able to reach me except my loved ones. And you'll see how your life is going to shift for the better. Okay. All right, Cancer, let's see. What is the advice to help you deal with the situation? Okay, so we have 5-5, eh? Big changes coming in. Spirit, what is the advice for Cancer? Lullaby. That is so cute. Bring some music into your life, okay? Tell someone you love them. Because even though you say to me, but they know, Maria, maybe they need to hear it. Say it again and again and again and again. Now, if you're the kind of person that you were brought up in a family where you don't say things like that, it's time for you to switch it up, okay? Because saying I love you to someone, it's incredible the power that there is into saying I love you. By the way, I love you all, gems. All right, Cancer, that is your message. I hope that helps someone out there, okay? All right, my editor is a Cancer, and she's dealing with much pain from a back injury. They just started her on morphine. Ooh. Wow, traveler, that is so sad. So back pain has to do with not being on the right path. It has to do with not living your life to the fullest, okay? So this to me, traveler, says that your friend here has been living for others and not living for the self. So now the consequence is a personal health injury, okay? So I'm really, really sorry to hear that. And let this be, a wake-up call for others to finally say, you know what, I need to put me first. And this is the time to put you first, okay? Interesting, huh? I'm so worried about her. Well, traveler, you and I, we can touch base later. We can see if we can get her some energy healing, but it's got to come from your friend. It's really got to come from within and how much effort she wants to put into her healing. Oh boy, so sorry for your friend. I'm really sorry. All right, let's do this. We are going to go into Leo. Leo, you're next. Let's see what the guided messages are for Leo. Leo, Leo, Leo. Leo. Oh, here's that message again. Look deeper into something. I feel it's Leo. Let's see. Ooh, Leo. Quite interesting. We have the Page of Wands. We have the Page of Pentacles. And we have the Queen of Wands. There you are, Leo. I'm so worried about her. Sending her healing vibes. Girly, thank you so much. I love that white heart. Pure, healing, light. Love it. Okay, Leo, listen to me. So we have a Page of Wands, which is messages coming in. Messages either through official documents. Messages coming in. So if you are getting an official document, I am being told to say that you really need to investigate that. You really need to look into that document. I feel that there's something that is not being disclosed and there's something that you need to find. Okay. Now, if it is not you that has to find it, then there's someone that is coming in that is going to give you a piece of information that is going to help you deal with whatever situation you're going through. Now, once you get this information, Leo, you need to take action. There's a need for you to take absolute action, and only you can do this, is what I'm being told. Okay. Leo, I don't know what's going on for you. Now, if you are being told that your person is either, I'm getting cheating. Maybe someone, you're going to find out through a friend that they saw your person hanging around with someone else, and do not ignore it. Do not brush it under the rug. Look into it. Get a PI if you have to. I did say that out loud. Get a private investigator if you have to. Do what you got to do. You got to do your due diligence. I'm being told that if there is a promotion or a something to do with work, there's a contract that is being signed. If you are paid by commission, then there is a need for you to really detail whatever that means. And I know that it's going to annoy your employer or the person that you're dealing with, but it is necessary, because you're the one that's going to end up regretting it if you do not iron out the details before signing that contract, is what I'm being told. Leo, I feel that you guys are doing a lot of things right now at this time. I feel that this shift in the planetary change is really going to change your canvas. So whatever your canvas is no longer going to be. That can mean a million things. Okay. Some of you might be relocating at this time, and you're really doing your due diligence about the place where you want to live. So you really need to make sure, if you're buying a property from a distance, you need to make sure that you do get an inspector to go visit the property before the offer is approved. Or obviously before you close the property. I'm not sure how it works, but you know what I mean. So if you are buying a house at a distance, you really need to make sure that you are dealing with legit people. Do not hire someone who just, and I'm sorry to say this, but make sure you get an experienced inspector. Make sure that everything is in writing. So in other words, you need to protect yourself. Okay. So do not rush into something. You make sure that whatever it is that you are either purchasing, or if you are relocating, that's the place where you're going, it's not a shady area. You make sure that you look at the reviews, talk to a few people who maybe live in the area. Just do what you got to do. Do your due diligence, is what I'm getting, and you need to take action. So the only person who can really get to the bottom of something is you, Leo. So make sure that you do your due diligence. A lot of information for Leo, but let's see what the advice is on how to help you deal with this. For some of you, I'm also getting that if it has to do with a relationship, there might be someone who's going to come in to give you some information, and you really need to act on it, because that information is accurate. Okay. Ooh, Maria's spilling the beans. All right. So the advice is new direction. Look at that. Spirits in the house. New direction for Leos. You guys are really going to shift. It's like you guys are really going to be in the beans. I'm spilling the beans, traveler. So Leo, definitely a new direction, but this new direction, you must do your due diligence. This new career path, this new contract, this new information that is coming in, you have to do your due diligence. And that is your message, Leo. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's do who's next. We have Virgo. Virgo. You You know what? I've been getting a lot of like nudges about Virgo. I have Virgo in my chart as well. And this is something that is actually helping me to ground myself, to focus more, to get into a place where I needed to be. So if you are Virgo or if you have Virgo in your chart, just lean on that energy because it's going to help you, especially in this changing times. Okay. My dad was a Virgo. Wow. How was your relationship? I think it was a good relationship, right, Traveler? Technically, Virgo and Pisces do get along. Actually, Virgos might be a little bit judgmental of the Pisces. It was okay. Virgo, look at this. Interesting. Interesting. So Virgo, we have the 10 of Pentacles. Some of you may have purchased a home recently. So you guys may have had a promotion, a career change. I feel like some of you are planning a marriage or have just recently gotten married, okay? Now, Virgo, I'm kind of getting that it's all about your foundation. It's all about your stability, which is great, okay? Because Virgos are very grounded people. They're very scientifically, like their brain is wired very scientifically. So you guys need to research, find out, do your due diligence. Oh, really, Traveler? I'm so sorry about that. He died when I was 22. That is sad. You didn't have time to build that relationship because when we're young, we think we know it all, right? It's only when we get older and we get a little bit more wisdom, is when we can reconcile relationships. So I'm sorry you didn't get that chance. Okay. I hope you forgive yourself and just let it go and move on, right? Yeah, I attract a lot of Virgo placement people. My ex-boyfriend was a Virgo, had a stellium. Wow. Okay. So, Virgo, whatever your situation is, I feel that it has to do with your home, your foundation, your family. A huge, huge stability is what I'm getting. For some Virgos, though, I'm getting that this has really to do with a career move. I feel like some people may have graduated with a designation and now you're like on your career path, and this is really where you're kind of like making plans for your future. So congratulations. This is something that you really need to start. Yeah, I'm getting for some Virgos, like you're trying to figure out where it is that you want to live. Okay. I'm getting Virgos are really starting to research. I'm getting demographics. So wherever that means for you. So if Virgos are planning to buy property or home, get married, they're trying to figure out where that's going to be. And it's got to make sense to a Virgo. Okay. So all of that is good. It's positive. Congratulations. It is also your time. No more. It's very motivational time. It is a very, it's a time where you can actually, the sky's the limit is what I'm getting. So whatever it is that you want, just go for it, go for it, go for it. Okay. We also have the Knight of Swords. And I feel like you are, even though you want to rush into a direction, I feel like that is your challenge. Like, even though you wish you can hurry up and get there already, Spirit is like, take a break, like take it slow. You're gonna get there when it is divine timing. Okay, so there's no need to rush. There's no need to hurry it up along. Like, you just need to be patient, Virgo. You guys have no patience at this time, and this is quite interesting. But it's funny because I have the Knight of Swords, which is your challenge, and then I have the Page of Swords. So this is telling me, do not rush into anything. Take your time. Make sure you do your due diligence, which I'm not surprised, because actually, Virgos, you guys always do your due diligence, right? You guys don't like to be caught by surprise. You guys like to have all of the facts within you, which is really, really great. Now, if you have graduated from university recently, congratulations, by the way. But I also feel that some of you are trying to decide where you're going to take your career, because you don't want to just go with any company. So you're doing your due diligence about the company that you're planning to work for. I'm seeing like lawyers. I'm seeing lawyers. I'm seeing doctors. You have to decide. You know, you're not going to accept the first offer that comes to you, because you want to make sure that the company that you're going to be working for is someone that has the same core values as you do. Okay. You want to make sure that the compensation is exactly that, what you deserve and everything that you want. Okay. So you're going to look at not just the compensation, you're going to look at, the clients that they deal with. You're going to look at, if there's any benefits towards working with the company. And you know what? You're going to take the offers and you're going to take your time and say, hey, you know what? Let me think about this. You're not going to decide on the spot. Okay. You're going to maybe talk to some people, which is fine as well. So, wow, I think you guys are just heading in the right directions. I'm seeing that you're also seeing synchronicities at this time. So congratulations. That means that you are definitely on the right path. And there is definitely changes for you. I'm seeing 555. So big changes ahead for Virgos. I think you're definitely on the right track. So congratulations. Okay. They're telling me not to procrastinate. So whatever that means, if you have these brilliant ideas, take action on them is what I'm hearing. Okay. So let's see what the advice for Virgo is. What did I miss here? So much messages. I was in my 40s when I suddenly realized how smart he was. Oh, traveler. Yes. My mom died when I was 16. Oh, girly. Yeah, I'm just now realizing how wise my mom really was. Wow. She was very intuitive and could read people very well, but she doubted herself, her power. Yes. Really, I had a crazy ex that was a Virgo. She was crazy smart and wealthy, dual degree scientist and patent attorney. Charlie, I know who you're talking about, but wow, she was a batshit crazy. I had 555 on the coffee maker yesterday. Damn, that's crummy. My ex was smart but loved to suffer. Who said that? Damn, oh my goodness. My ex was smart but loved to suffer. That's interesting. So he was intelligent but more of a impoverished mentality. He was an 80s drummer for a big hair band. His Pluto was also in his first house. Interesting, girly. That is quite interesting. Oh, that's quite interesting. So you guys heard me shuffling the cards. I was getting the advice for Virgo, and I have stranded as well. Okay. It's about your foundation. Okay. I'll tell you, interestingly enough, yesterday, I woke up at 444 and I couldn't believe it because it was right on the nose on 444. I actually took a picture of it on my phone and it was 444. And yesterday afternoon, I was doing some work, and I said to someone, I said, okay, I am done. I'm closing it out right now. I looked at my phone and it was 444. So 444 twice in a day. Isn't that interesting? And of course, I had to research it and I had to see what my message was. And I got my message. Thank you, Spirit. So quite interesting, guys. Pay attention because it's really, really important. So Virgos, it's all about, your stability. It's all about, no longer like being in the wind. You are just focused on your foundation. I also got a reminder that there was a message for Virgos in one of my readings, I think, or maybe when I did a live. Virgos, the message still stands. Be careful not to become a workaholic. So if that resonates for you, just make sure that you be mindful of that and be careful because you don't want to fall into a trap, and like a trap of being stuck in this vicious cycle. Okay, so just be mindful of that. All right. Yeah, indeed, things are shifting. Virgos make wonderful friends, but if unhealed, can make very poor partners. Oh, okay. Yeah, I agree. I've been seeing those duplicate numbers all over lately. That's good. That means you're on the right path. That means Spirit is giving you messages. You just need to understand the message. So make sure you research your angel numbers and just keep reading until you figure out something that kind of hits your intuition and say, oh my God, that's it. Okay. And that's going to be your message. Trust me. The more you trust it, the more it's going to make sense to you. Okay. Okay. All right. So Virgo, that was for you. Now we have Libra. Ooh, Libra, 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 Libra. Geez. You know, I have a very, 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 very dear friend of mine, and we've been friends for well over 40 years. And I'm going to do a little shout out to her right now because she just had a breakup after 4.5 years. And you know what? She didn't deserve it. But you know what? She can't really point the finger, right? So I went ahead and because my birthday is on Friday, just FYI. So I decided that it is time for her to come and see me. So I researched for a flight, and I don't know, for some reason in Canada, we have like really affordable flights at this time. So I got her a flight to come and see me and celebrate my birthday over the weekend. So she'll be here. So shout out to my friend Anna. All right, Anna. So Libras, not Anna, Libras. This is general messages. Okay. So we have the Seven of Wands. Look at this picture and tell me this does not resonate. Okay. Feeling trapped, feeling that you are behind those bars, but not more than that. Like you want to get out. You want the truth. You want to take action, but you're feeling blocked. You're feeling stuck. Okay. Thank you, traveler. Okay. Then your challenge is the Six of Wands. Your challenge is being stuck, of seeing your successes, of having this victory. You feel that you want to finally stand your ground and be your true self and to be who you are meant to be. You're wanting and desperately wanting to be on your path, right? But this is your challenge. You're having a hard time having this victory. Okay, you're having a hard time to finally put yourself where you are meant to be. I feel like it has to do with your ego, and the ego is not always a bad thing. It's sometimes just not at the right shift, at the right place. Okay, sometimes our ego says, hey, you know what? I deserve this. This is where I should be right now. But your emotional status is not there. Okay. So I feel like there's still an imbalance. And sometimes just because you want the status, are you really being honest with yourself? Are you being genuine? The status can mean anything. The status can mean like, well, I deserve to be in a relationship, or I deserve to have this job. I deserve to this. I deserve to. But really, what have you done to deserve it? Like, even if the person is not good for you, just because it makes you look good that you're in a relationship and that you're not alone, you're going to settle and say, no, 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 I'm happy here. Okay. That is quite interesting because this is telling me that no, you're not. But you're saying, yes, I am. So the question becomes like, Libra, where are you? Right? You're stuck in your head with this Five of Wands. You're strategizing everything. You're playing this big game of chess. Okay. The problem is that no one is playing with you. This is all you. Okay. Because to me, the Five of Wands as a reader is that you're stuck in your head. You're playing this game of chess. So if I do this for the person, well, of course they're going to love me. Well, if I do this, and then of course, then they're not going to leave me. Okay. And it's the same thing with a job or a career or friends, any kind of relationship. Okay. It doesn't have to be a partnership. It could be a relationship. Okay. Now, Libras, this is the thing that you guys have constantly been struggling with. Okay. You guys overanalyze everything. You guys don't simply go with the flow. Okay. If a person is showing you their true self, why would you ignore it? Why would you say, no, 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 you're not like that. You're like this, actually. What do you mean? Why would you think that you know the person better than they are showing you who they are? I don't know if this makes any sense to you out there, but Libra, if you're resonating with this, then this message is definitely for you. Okay. Stop planning and strategizing your life and everyone else's life. Okay. Oh, Rosa, let me see, because she's a Libra, right? We are overthinkers. I like to say we spin cotton candy in our heads. Look at this. Yes, Rosa, this is right. So, your actual message is you can have your victory and your success. Did you know that a hummingbird only flies backwards? So if they only fly backwards, why would they fly forward? They don't. Do you think that this is the only way to do one thing? No. Okay. If a person is saying, hey, you know what? Libra, I don't want to be with you. Why would you say, oh, come on, you're just kidding? Why would you do that? Right? Now, if a person is saying, you know what? I want to be single and I want to be on my own, why would you force them to change? You know what? If a person is saying, like, you know what? I think I just want to travel the world. I don't want to settle down anywhere. Why would you ignore that? Why would you ignore the truth of who they are? Whether they do it or not, it doesn't matter. The fact that they said it is what matters. And that's where you got to question and say, like, okay. So there's a risk here that they might not want to settle down. So if they do settle down, that means that they're going to be unhappy because their heart is speaking up to say, hey, you know what? I want to travel the world. I don't want to settle down. So why would you think that they wouldn't travel the world? How often do we all play life chess with ourselves in our heads, running scenarios? Yes, we do, traveler, absolutely. But however, Libra, because they're an air sign, and unless you have Libra in your chart, actually, I think I have Libra in my chart, so I know that very, very well. Okay. Libras are air sign. Air sign is all about the mental. It's all about the intellect. It's all about the logical thinking. Okay. So unless it makes logical sense to a Libra, then nothing else makes sense. For a Libra to understand someone else's emotional state, they can't understand it because for them, it's got to make logical sense in their mind. Okay. This is a lot of information, and I'm not going to go any deeper because then it becomes like more of a personal reading, and I don't want to kind of target people personally because it's not fair. Okay. So I will give you one piece of advice from spirit, and hopefully that's going to help you. But the overall message here is that you can have victory. You can have everything your heart desires. You just need to be in check with that ego. Okay. And look at this. Look what's written on his chest. It says love. Okay. So love is here, but you don't need to fight everyone about it. You don't need to change everybody. You just need to let it happen naturally. Okay. All right. Let's get you an advice. My beautiful Libras. God, I love you guys to death and back. All right. It's all about the journey. It's all about the journey. Libra. Learn from it. Experience something new. Even if it doesn't make logical sense to you, explore it. Allow it to happen. Even if things are not organized, things are not just, tidy and simple. Just go with the flow. You know what? Even if you decide to travel, well, you know what? You can travel and say, well, I just have my passport and I have, just a backpack. I don't know where I'm going. I don't even know where I'm staying tonight. That would drive you just absolutely insane, Libra. But sometimes it's okay to say, hey, you know what? I have faith that everything is going to be even better than I could have planned it. Thank you, Maria. I needed to hear this today. Good, Rosa. Hey, I hope I'll see you later. Hogan's is where we're going, just in case you're coming, either there or Finn's. You know what I'm talking about. Okay, so Libra, that was your message. I hope it helped some of you. Anyways, okay. Yay, Rosa. In this weather, hey, it's all going to melt. It's already sunny outside. It's beautiful, and it's going to be 3 degrees, so it's going to be nice. Hey, it's all about having faith, right? Don't plan everything out. Don't fear everything. Just go with the flow, Rosa. There you go. That's your message. Things don't have to be perfect all the time. Okay. Ours melted a week ago. Oh, good. Good, traveler. Have faith. Yes, yes, yes. All right. So let's move on to Scorpio. Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. Ooh, Scorpios. I feel like Scorpios is all about love right now at this time. Scorpios are following their true north. That's what I'm getting. Scorpios, you guys are following your true north. Sun, Moon, Rising, Scorpio. Let's see. Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. Uno. Do it. Oh, Scorpio. Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. One more. Just one more. Thank you. Scorpio, we have the Emperor. Look at this Emperor. Isn't that an exciting Emperor? Wow. Emperor, about taking power and control of your life, being the boss of your destiny, being in charge, knowing where you want to be, where you want to go. You know what? Not allowing yourself to be influenced by anybody at this time. Okay? Because I feel like in the past, you have allowed people to kind of, I'm going to use the word, it's a strong word for what I'm thinking or what I'm receiving, but it's you allow people to manipulate your destination, if that makes sense. And if it resonates for you, if it doesn't, let it go. Okay. Here I have the Five of Cups. So Scorpio, this is telling me, is there a tree branch mustache? Look at that. Yes, it's a tree branch mustache. Okay. So Scorpio, the Five of Cups, that is your challenge because you don't want to have any regrets. Okay. And yet in the past, and I don't know why I'm getting the past, this is things that you've done in the past. In the past, you allowed others to kind of say, oh no, Scorpio, you should do this and you should do that. Or Scorpio, do this. Why are you doing this, Scorpio? And you allowed them to get in your head. Okay. And that made you make decisions that now today you regret. Wow, what a message. Okay. And here I have the Queen of Cups. Now, I feel like Scorpio, and remember, there's no gender in tarot. So here's this. Listen to this. In the past, you allowed people to manipulate your decisions, your choices, your direction in life. And the regret could possibly be that you actually met a special someone in your life and didn't take action in the past. Okay, because what people were saying, like people were gossiping and chattering, oh, Scorpio, no, Scorpio, you shouldn't do this and you shouldn't do that. And now time has passed and you kind of have like this regret, this loss, and this emotional unfulfilled moment in time because you didn't take action. So now, Scorpio, now you're going to take charge and you're going to live your best life is what I'm hearing. Now, does this mean that this has to do with only relationships? No. If you've followed a career path to please other people, you are now going to follow a career path that is going to make you happy, my beautiful Scorpios. Okay. So congratulations. It's like you've been rediscovered. You found yourself. You are now on your right path and you're not going to let anyone change your trajectory in life. So I am getting a very, very strong water energy. It's all about the emotions. It's all about what makes you happy, Scorpio. And finally, because Scorpio, you've been like wishy-washy for a very long time. Okay. I think most of your life. And now it's time to take charge. So I'm really happy to see this as your energy. And I'm happy to see that you are finally going to do what your heart desires. So congratulations, Scorpio. This is your time. Take advantage of it. Okay. Do not procrastinate because you know what? You did that so long. Okay. You did it for way too long. It's enough of that. Now it's time to be the boss of you. Okay. Let's get you some advice. Reminds me of Prince Albert and the more facial hair. With more facial hair, Victorians are vibes, Victorian era vibes. Okay, yeah, I know, but I think it's gorgeous. Look, whoever this artist is, I just think it's gorgeous. Look at that, beautiful. All right, so Scorpio, and if there is a special someone that you kind of left behind because people were talking and gossiping and, oh, Scorpio, you shouldn't do this and you shouldn't do that. Well, guess what? This was a soulmate for you because look at that. There's a seahorse on her lap. So seahorses are said to mate for life. So definitely a soulmate energy here. So if you're taking action and going after your soulmate, then do not hesitate. Just go for it and go for it now. Okay. I want one of those. A branch mustache. Oh my God, like a bird. Look at this. Like a bird. 2-2. So card number 22, definitely it is time for you to make that decision. It is time for you to make that choice in your life, whatever that means for you. Like I said, it doesn't have to be about relationships. It can also be about career paths. It could also mean about like living areas, wherever it is that you want to do. It is time for you to make that decision. Okay, that choice. Yes, I researched. So that is for you, Scorpio. Okay, so congratulations. I love it. Traveler, what does Traveler say? Reminds me of, okay, so yes, I'm researching Victorian figures for the book I'm working on. Love some of the facial hair choices. Very beautiful cards, wonderful and talented artist. Yes, absolutely. Yes, yes, yes. I love it too. All right, guys, I'm so sorry. 111. Sagittarius. Let's get into Sagittarius. Now, my energy just shifted. Sagittarius. Okay, Sagittarius. Oof. Okay, Spirit, thank you. Let me get a sip of water. Sagittarius, you guys are really, oh my goodness. I feel like a heaviness on my chest. Let's see what the cards say, guys. I'm getting all of a sudden, I feel like I can't speak. This is like emotionally affecting me. Let's see, Sagittarius, Spirit, what are the messages for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising? What messages do we need to get? Oh, Sagittarius. We have the Three of Pentacles, collaboration, third parties. Sagittarius, I feel like, yeah. We have the Death card, and we have the Three of Swords. Sagittarius, this is telling me that you've been having quite a lot of fun. You've been partying it up. You've been mingling a lot. You have been, oh dear, death. Death is good. Death is the challenge for Sagittarius. This means that you're partying, you're entertaining needs to stop. And this is your challenge. And if you don't stop, I feel like a lot of people are going to get hurt here. And not just you, Sagittarius. I think that the universe is coming in to say, hey, the party's over. It is time that you treat people with respect and yourself. Okay. Now, if you are not the one that is partying, which I'm surprised because Sagittarius like to party. Now, I'm getting that for you, Sagittarius, if you are on the receiving end of a third party, then this is you that you're going to suffer the consequences of someone doing this to you. But again, Sagittarius, I feel like this time, this is saying to me that your parting days have to come to an end. You cannot have your cake and eat it too. If you've been lying about, it's interesting. If you've been lying about being single when you are in a committed relationship, well, that is now going to come to an end because someone's going to find out and there's going to be a lot of heartbreak. And this heartbreak, I feel, is coming like for a full circle. You're going to be heartbroken. Your committed relationship is going to be heartbroken. Your person that you are entertaining is going to be heartbroken. This is all around heartbreaking. So this is a classic case of what is going on with the planetary shifts in the universe. It is all coming to an end. This is divinely guided, okay? It had to come to an end. This has been knocking on your door for quite some time, and here it is, okay? What is coming for you is a lot of heartbreak. This is going to be a lot of tiger's eyes. Hello, welcome. Thank you so much for joining. So nice for you to be here. Okay, so this is really coming for you at this time, and I'm going to peek in now to see what the advice is. The best thing you can do is if you can end this way of living, then there is a rebirth for you. There is something that is going to, a rebirth is going to occur, which is going to help you to find yourself, Sagittarius, okay? So there's a huge need for Sagittarius to kind of find themselves, okay? Sophie's in the room. Sophie, hello, welcome. Thank you so much for joining. Let's get the advice for Sagittarius. I was out and just came in. Welcome back. Welcome, welcome. Advice for Sagittarius. What do they need to know? I feel like Sagittarius, listen, you've had a lot of fun. Just be grateful for the time that you did have. And if there is a loss, then this is because you had you ate your cake, you partied up too much, and now there's going to be some consequences because you can't have your cake and eat it too for way too long. I mean, you kind of just abused the time that you were given to really enjoy it, okay, at the cost of other people. So your advice is the elixir of life. Look at this. This tells me that it is time for you to get this fresh rebirth. Okay. It is time for you to put an end to who you are today. And who you are is the persona that you created, is what I'm getting. So you've created this persona that you are invincible, that you are untouchable, that you can have your cake and eat it too. You can have more than one person. You can juggle it up. You can have a lot of fun. And here comes, boom, the tower that is going to end all of things, and you cannot go back to it, okay? And this is going to be a very painful awakening for you, Sagittarius. But again, just remember, there's a huge rebirth here that's going to have a lot of healing, okay? So the lilies are all about healing, and we have that transformation with that butterfly here. So a huge rebirth for you, and I recommend that you let it happen gracefully. Don't fight it, because the more you fight it, the more it's going to cause a lot of consequences, okay? So for you, Sagittarius, I am going to pull a few cards on that Three of Swords, because that feels really painful to me. And I want to see if there's any more messages I can give you. Time to pay the party piper. Yeah. Time to pay the party piper. Yeah. I have Sag Moon, and something similar happened to me. So I know, just accept it and grow. Wow. There you go, traveler. Yes. Yeah, there's definitely an imbalance, giving to more to one, not enough to the other. There's definitely an imbalance. So it's time to bring that back into balance. Okay. And you know what? This Three of Swords, I feel like so painful. If you look at the person, I don't know if you can see it, but see, they have like bloody tears coming out of their eyes. This is really, really painful. Jeez. So we have the Six of Earth, which is that Six of Pentacles. There's like a yin yang issue here. Something's out of balance. And we have the Three of Swords again. So this is hurting a lot of people. This is hurting a lot of people. It is time for healing. We have Temperance. It is time to heal, Sagittarius. Okay. If someone's hurt you in the past, well, guess what? It's time to let that go. It's time to heal it. Because they hurt you in the past, you went out and you started like playing around, partying it up, and saying, you know what, oh, this is okay. You know what, I'm having so much fun. Like, I don't want to get attached to anybody because, you know what, they just hurt me in the past, and I won't let anyone hurt me. So you were just playing the field, you know, whoever's available and whatever. And guess what? it hurt you anyway. So the universe is stepping in to put an end to this, because it really is time for you to heal. It is time for you to be genuine, authentic, and live without masks. Sagittarius, it is your time. Okay? Good luck to you, Sagittarius. I know you're going to be fine. I've been there too many times. Listen, these are all lessons that we have to go through, right? So as long as you learn your lessons and you grow from them, then this is how we grow. Guys, we are not here to judge anyone. Absolutely not. We are just here to grow, to learn, to understand ourselves, and to feel our emotions. So for those of you who missed the beginning, I started, Fight for Freedom, which is all about understanding our emotions when it comes to traumas in our life. So if you want to join me tomorrow at 10 o'clock, I am going to go on a different platform, which is more interactive. So I'm sure you guys are familiar with Zoom. So we're going to go on a Zoom platform, and I'm going to share the link with you guys when we're done with the readings here. And then I want you to copy it down. So make sure you have pen and paper. And I'm going to share the link with you, copy it down, and then I'm going to delete it because I don't want just anybody to join me. Okay. So guys, let us move on. We have Capricorn. Capricorn, you're next. Let's see what the messages for Capricorn are. So I have Sag in my chart too. And you know what? I'm having a lot of fun, but I'm not hurting anyone. I am being my authentic self, and I am just being equal and fair to everyone. And I don't want to hurt anyone, and I don't want anyone to hurt me. So, because I've already learned my lesson, right? Amen. All right. Let us do Capricorn. Sun, moon, and rising. Capricorn. Sun, moon, and rising. Interesting. Capricorn. All right. So Traveler is saying that in my Sag case, I just ignored my work and vacation for too long. I think that's what I did too. Okay, Capricorn, let me get back into the energy of Capricorn. So here's what we have. We have the High Priestess, okay? So Capricorn, beautiful flower in the back. Oh, my flower, yes. So this flower, Sophie, just in case anyone is wondering, when it was Valentine's Day, we did a Galentine Day. So all my single gals, we got together, and I got a blue rose for all of my single girlfriends, and we celebrated it together. So she's dry now, but I'm keeping it because I think it's gorgeous. Okay, Capricorn, I apologize. So we have Capricorn here, and it is the High Priestess. So the High Priestess is she who knows. This is someone who's very intuitive, someone who's very connected to source. This is someone who has a lot of knowledge, very intelligent. So I think of the High Priestess of someone who has that book of knowledge, right? That encyclopedia. So this is having all of the answers. And Capricorn, you guys are at a time in your life where you have so much knowledge, you have so much information coming through to you, and you need to just trust it. Okay, Capricorn. Now, here's what else I'm getting. So I'm getting that you are having a challenge to kind of figure out where you want to drop your anchor. Anchor is all about your foundation, your stability, your home, where it is that you want to find that stability in your life. Now, the six of wind, the six of swords, it's all about moving on to calmer waters. So you're wanting to move on to calmer waters, and you got to make some changes here. But the question becomes now, where do I drop that anchor? Okay. And Capricorn, I don't have to tell you because you already know. All right. Now, I'm also getting that for some Capricorn, there's a need for you to settle down. Okay. Some of you have to really trust that you are special. Okay, I'm getting the energy of some Capricorns here who have a lack of self-esteem. And Capricorns, I don't need to tell you how intelligent you are, how organized, grounded you are. Capricorns, you guys have so much power. You have all of the necessary tools in order for you guys to have that stable life that you are so needing and so desiring. Now, Capricorns, I also feel that you guys are in a transitory period when it comes to your job, career, or something like that. So if that is something that's been challenging you and you know it's coming, you intuitively know that it's coming, a change is coming. But whatever change is coming, it's going to force you to maybe relocate, maybe make a change in your living situation, but just understand something, okay? Wherever it is that you're shifting to, moving towards, it is moving you towards more stability, okay? I feel like this Knight of Pentacles is coming in to say, hey, you know what, Capricorn? Just go slow and steady because you are absolutely going in the right direction. Now, I feel though there is a need for some change in your life, but you already know this, Capricorn. You already know this, okay? The change that you're needing to do is something that you know you have to do it, but for some reason, and I get the self-sabotage energy here, is the lack of confidence. Maybe it is someone who is in your life that is moving just too slow. Because you know, Capricorn, where you want to be, okay? You know the changes that you need to make, and yet maybe it is someone that is holding you back, okay? Obviously, this is not for everyone, and don't start pointing fingers at anyone. This is not the reason why I'm sharing what I'm receiving. The reason why I'm sharing this, Capricorn, is because there is you who has the knowledge. You just need to communicate it with a person who may be holding you back. Okay, maybe the person that is holding you back, maybe they lack the confidence, and all you need to do is say, hey, look at me. I got all of the knowledge. This is what we're going to do. This is why we're going to do it. And this is how we're going to do it. And this is going to build that confidence into the person that you are with to say, hey, you know what, Capricorn? All right, I trust you. Let's go. Let's plant that anchor wherever I feel or you feel that it is the right place to be. And this is what is going to heal the stress. I'm feeling a lot of stress for Capricorns. There's no need for stress. There's just forward movement and just trust your intuition. Capricorns, you guys know the answers, okay? Just trust your intuition. How sweet, gorgeous rose. Yes, traveler, you got that rose too, right? All right, let's see what the advice cards will say for Capricorn. Let's do Capricorn. Capricorn. Advice for Capricorn. I just feel like a weight's been lifted off my shoulders. So Capricorn, if this message was for you and you feel that way, go for it. You already know. Wow, like you have the moon dance. Look at this. It's like walking on that tightrope, but you trust and you feel confident that you can do it. That balloon is going to hold you up. You have no fear. You are not going to fall. Whatever obstacles come your way, Capricorn, you can manage it. You can dance around it. You have all of the answers. You have all of the knowledge. You can handle anything at this time. So Capricorn, where are you going? Let me know, please. All right, Capricorn, that is for you. Capricorn, Capricorn, Capricorn. Guys, that's a lot of messages. Spirit, thank you. We're already almost an hour and a half. Geez, we have 2 more signs, and guess who they are? So Maria and people back east. Our next round of storms here is upon us. Oh, really? So if I suddenly drop out, it's because we have a power outage. You can expect this one to hit you in about a week. Traveler, make sure you get all set up. I think you have a generator. Guys, protect yourself. you know what, if you get heads up like this, thank you, traveler, for sharing. Just make sure that you get yourself together. Make sure you have enough food in your home. Make sure you have things that are maybe put in places where the food can last and doesn't go bad and whatever. Make sure you have enough like warm clothes and warm stuff. And I have a generator. Good. I'm all set up now, unlike the last time. Yes, I know. Geez, that was really difficult. But yes, guys, prepare, plan, whatever. I mean, here in Canada, we're still lucky. We're used to getting snow, but let me tell you, the storm that we got yesterday, that was quite unusual. But we are all fine, and it is actually sunny outside right now. So I'm going to go enjoy the day. All right. See, it's all about the way you see things. It's all about perspective. Okay, guys, who's the next sign? You guys know it. Aquarius. Let's do Aquarius. Ooh, Aquarius. Aquarius. Quite exhausting energy. Exhausting. Like, I felt exhaustion before, but this energy is really exhausted energy. If you're feeling like that, then stay tuned because there's definitely a message for you right here. And guys, if you've joined us, hello, welcome to the Guided Gem. Please say hello in the chat and say hi to my friends in the chat room. Someone is calling me, but I can't take the call right now, so I'll call them back. All right, Spirit, let's do Aquarius. Exhausting energy. I feel like I want to speak, but I can't speak. Ooh. Thank you. Ooh, so much energy. I'm going to put one more for Aquarius. Too many. Uh-oh. Aquarius, listen. I want one more. Okay. Aquarius, wow. 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 Aquarius, this energy that I'm feeling is not a good energy. I can't speak. I feel like my throat chakra is completely stuck. Okay. I feel like there's a lot of regret. Aquarius have been going through a period of success, of victory, they've been going through a lot of empowering, rising up, career shifts, like really moving up in companies. They've been like going through a period of success. Now, of course, with this astrology shift and these planetary shifts, Aquarius are now going to kind of switch over, and they're going to have to deal with, because it's going in Pisces, they're going to have to face truths. They're going to have to face their emotions, which is something that Aquarius doesn't do. Aquarius are very intelligent, again, another air sign, and they think very, very fast. They're forward thinkers. They are not necessarily good with their emotions, okay? And now they're going to have to face their emotions and to understand what it is that they're feeling. And I feel that we are dealing with not only a water sign, maybe it is you, Aquarius, that are going to have to deal with some self-love here. This is something that Aquarius is not very good at either. They use the material world to show who they are. So it's kind of like this mask, okay? Aquarius, and look, if this is not your story, please do not shoot the messenger. I can only deliver messages that I receive, okay? So if it is not your story, just let it go. But I am definitely connecting with some Aquarius here that have to learn how to self-love, because you cannot love another person unless you love yourself. Now, I'm connecting with some Aquarius here who have used their successes in their material world. Like, as long as they can buy things, they think that they can buy love. And guess what? Now they are realizing, because of this shift into Pisces, that there's no love here. Okay. And this is where you are at right now. Now, if this is a person in your life, then you may have been dealing with a water signs, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. And this is saying that this person may have been a soulmate for you. And unfortunately, you did not care for this person that the way this person needed to be loved. And now this person has left your life, okay? And you have huge regret, okay? Now, the regret is because now you are facing the reality about love. This is something that you never were able to understand. You thought that as long as you give them everything that they want in the material world, that will satisfy their emotional needs. And now you're realizing that this is not working. You know, I give everybody everything. I buy them everything they want. I give them the house. I give them the clothes. I give them the cars. I give them everything. And yet I'm still feeling alone. I am feeling loveless. I am feeling empty inside. And Aquarius, this is the shift that's happening in this planet now. The material world is no longer making you buy love, because love only exists in the level of the heart, of the emotion, okay? You have never connected with someone. Money can't buy happiness. No, it cannot, okay? You are now faced with finding out what love truly is, okay? And now, even though you may have had someone who loved you more than anyone has ever loved you in the past, this person is long gone because they were not being emotionally fulfilled. Now, this is a person who knows exactly what love is, and there's not a material, not even a, no matter what amount of money out there that can give this person love, okay? They take the material world as comfort, but it does not replace love. You, Aquarius, on the other hand, you think that the material comfort gives you love. And this is where you are now going to learn that it is not what love is. And now you are feeling alone and by yourself and having a lot of regret. And unfortunately, you have to go through this journey. Okay, unfortunately, this is something that you have to learn. Remember, we are here to learn. We are here to learn, you know, everything we need to learn, and everything happens at the right time and divine timing. So whatever challenge you had to go through, whatever it is that you needed to learn, it is here now. This is very important. So if you are young, Aquarius, congratulations, because if you learn how to love thyself, you can have a beautiful and very abundant life out there for yourself. However, if you have reached a certain age, you may think that your life is over and you have regrets about the past. And I'm here to say that no, because you will find more abundance with self-love than you have ever felt in the material world of success. How beautiful is that? Aquarius, I hope that you can learn this sooner rather than later. And if you actually learn this lesson, you will be more abundant than all of the material wealth that you've ever gained in your entire life. Okay? Wow, what a message, Aquarius. I'm going to see what the advice is. You just spent 2 hours outside. Nice. Yeah, that's my daughter. Who's what happened? Oh, your daughter's Aquarius? Wow. Pisces is next. I'm getting the advice for Aquarius first. Let's see. There we go. Interesting. Aquarius, look at this. Secrets. Here's another thing that's coming out with this planetary shift. So Saturn is moving into Pisces on March 7. Guess what's going to happen? Everything that has been held a secret is coming out to light. Okay. At the very beginning of today on this live, I said that this shift is going to create a lot of revealing. So if you are planning, not planning, if you are scheduled to be in a court situation, if you're going to court for whatever situation that is coming for you in the very near future, I encourage you not to keep secrets, okay? And if you are being forced to answer a question. And if you tend to lie, I encourage you not to lie, not at this time, because you're going to end up regretting it. Okay. There are going to be consequences for those that have been lying and holding secrets, because everything is coming out to light. So it is important for you. I feel like there's secrets about a lot of assets and legacies and whatever. So if you are in a situation about that and you're holding on to secrets, my beautiful Aquarius, there is a shift happening in the universe. I feel like there's going to be a lot of explosive revelations coming out. So if you are stuck in this mess, your best way out is to be truthful, okay? Secrets are going to create even more consequences for you at this time, okay? Ooh la la, Aquarius. We have Pisces and we're done with Pisces, guys. Wow. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, guys. I really, really appreciate it. All right, let's do this. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising. What are the messages for Pisces? Woohoo! Sun, Moon, Rising, my beautiful Pisces. So we have, ooh, Pisces. Yes, it is definitely your time. And one more. Pisces. Okay, Pisces. Are you ready? You guys ready? Pisces, go fish. We have the Empress. Guys, you know what the Empress means, right? Abundance, creativity, bringing to life everything you desire. Okay? It is the time for Pisces. As long as you have Pisces anywhere in your chart, if you've been struggling for the longest time, for however long that cycle was, it could have been for some of you, I'm getting 7 years, 10 years, whatever it is turning. It is a shift that's coming through. There is something that you do need to do, however, okay? Send over that creativity, please. We have that Three of Swords and we have the Two of Swords. Guys, it is time for you, and it is extremely necessary for all my beautiful Pisces. Listen up. You need to let go of resentment, of anger. You need to let go of that injustice. You need to let go of whatever resentment you're holding on to. Let it go. Okay. Take off those blindfolds and really release it. Okay. Remember, I said to you that I had some news on, I think it was Monday. I received a phone call, and it's something that really upset me. And I had to take a deep breath. I needed to sit back and I needed to let it go. So I let it go. Okay. There is a huge need to let go of anything that's holding you back. And if you're having a hard time with managing your emotions, then I encourage you to join me tomorrow when we go on this interactive platform, and I'm going to give you tips on how to handle your emotions. Okay, we're going to do it together, and it's going to help you. It's going to help me at the same time. And you know what? We're just going to move along. Okay, so guys, Pisces. Look what's coming up for us. If you can let go of all of this negativity, cancel it, cancel it, cancel it. We have the sun. The sun is coming for us. Victory, success, rebirth, shining. Some of you are going to be traveling. Some of you are going to finally get, that family that you've been wanting to, but you need to let go of that expectation. Guys, let it go, okay? Everything is going to happen in divine timing. And everything is going to happen the way it's supposed to happen. I feel like the Pisces are finally on the right path and where they are meant to be. So, yes, gotta let go of unwanted things in order to free our hands to catch the good stuff being thrown at us next. Yes, you know what? Thank you, Traveler. That is really amazing. Pisces, we have everything coming in for us. It is an open field, okay? It is an open field of abundance. It is an open field of creativity. remember throughout the year since 2023 started, I kept saying, you know what, 2023 is the year of manifesting everything we want. And I kept saying to you guys, if you've been procrastinating, if you started a project and put it on the back burner, it is time to bring that project to publicly publish it, to do whatever you need to do. It is time to bring it out. Okay. It is time to let go of things from the past. It is time to let go of resentment, hurt, pain, whatever. You know what? Your past is just a story. It is not your future. So why are you still talking about what happened to you in the past? Let it go. Okay? It is time to move forward. Talk about what you're doing tomorrow, not what happened yesterday. Guys, you get it? Let's get you some advice. Oh, Pisces, Pisces. What is the advice for Pisces? We get 2 cards. Yeah. Treasured memories. You guys are holding on to these memories of the past, and it is time to let that go. Okay. Yes, we can think about the good ones too, and we can hold on to the good ones and release only the bad ones. How about we release them all? Okay. I've been stuck on how, perfect a relationship was at a certain time in my life. And guess what, my beautiful gems? I'm going to shock you right now. I was thinking like, oh, but I had a perfect relationship. They are gone. They are no longer here today. They have gone for years. Why am I holding on to that beautiful memory? I'm happy I lived it, but it is not my story today. Okay. It is time to move on. It is time to create new memories. Guys, right? And here's the other one. We have the sea witch. Isn't that crazy? This is like, that, what do you call them? Those jellyfishes, right? And she's got all these tentacles here. So like, even though it was painful, whatever, it's time to move on. Use the fan and move forward. Just swim along. Don't stay stuck in the past where it was painful, hurtful. It is time to move on, Pisces. And where are you moving to? You're moving towards the sun. You are moving towards the sun. Congratulations, Pisces. All right. So procrastination is blah, blah, blah. My editor and I had been working on this book on and off for almost 12 years. This is the year we finished it and published. Wow. Congratulations, traveler. Congratulations. Yeah, it's time creating new memories forward and onward. Forward and onward, guys. Absolutely. Pisces, it is our time. It is time for us to find that happiness, that joy. Everyone was putting up all of these barriers, protecting their heart because they don't want to get hurt again. We've been so hurt. Hey, let's just live. Let's not put any titles or let's not put any barriers. I just saw 7-7. Just let it go. Move on. Come on, guys. Time to plan for the future. Okay? So that is your message, Pisces. Guys, this was so much fun. And I'm so sorry I'm keeping you here so long. I'm going to give you the link. I'm going to put it in the chat. And then I hope to see you guys tomorrow at 10 Eastern time. Let me just get that link for you. And then I can all let you guys go enjoy your day. Thank you, Tiger's Eyes. Why is this not opening? Thank you, girly. Thank you, traveler. Thank you so much for your time and energy this morning. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. It means the world to me. Let me get you that link, and hopefully you guys will be able to join me tomorrow. And today is my friend's birthday, so we're going to celebrate my friend later today. Another Pisces, of course. 10 o'clock, and here's the link. I'm going to save it. It was nice to be around you all. Good vibes. Yes, it was all good vibes. Absolutely. Just getting that link. I hope you guys have your pen and paper. And here it is. Copy. All right, guys. Make sure you copy it because I will be deleting it in a few minutes. maybe a picture with your phone so that you can have it with you when you're trying to join tomorrow at 10 o'clock Eastern time. I hope you guys can make it. I know it's early for some of you, and others of you it might be later. And hopefully you can join us. And guys, remember, if you had an opportunity, I got this on Amazon. So it is the Dialectical Behavior Therapy Skill Workbook. So we're going to be working with that. We're going to do some tips and tricks on there. Have a wonderful day. Bye, travelers. Nice having you here. Thank you so much for joining. Okay, guys, I hope you took pictures and stuff or screenshots, whatever. It's going to get deleted. Bye. Okay, it's coming off. All right, have a great day, everyone. Bye for now. Bye.